Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of the GC Informer, GameCast's very own news program. I'm your host for today, Mark, also known as Koistwatch. While there is quite a bit of speculation and general leakage of E3 news ahead of the event early next week, I'll try to pick and choose a few key topics of the day, as E3 will be covered over on our Twitch channel live during each conference. So don't forget to check that out and hopefully get hyped for something you never expected to see. First up, as another follow-up to Chrono Trigger's Steam release, we have yet another patch to help smooth things out. This patch helps improve the general stability of the game as well as make further improvements to the UI when using different controllers. Numerous improvements to the battle system have also been made, such as simpler navigation through available menus and a fixed explanation system based on the priority of what action was just taken. For example, if someone was poisoned, the game explanation window would appear indicating what happened, but a team attack that follows that may also appear, and the algorithm would then need to decide which was more important for the player to know about. There is yet another patch scheduled at the end of the month that will further improve UI as well as allow for rebinding of keys and buttons. It's still so weird that a game that was essentially perfect as is was somehow messed up during its port to another system. This didn't happen when it was ported from the SNES to the PS1 and DS. In fact, they were even better, thanks to the extra anime cutscenes and the amazing UI work that the DS included. While it has been significantly improved since its Steam launch, the general air about the release still has me hesitant, which is frustrating because I love the original so much and I'm cautious of this one. Next up, Blizzard may have unintentionally announced a new Diablo game is in the works. A job listing for the company reveals they are looking for dungeon artists who are passionate about the dark gothic world of Diablo. It's safe to assume that whatever it is, it won't be a port of a previous title. It could potentially be Diablo 4, as 3 originally launched in 2012, and 6 years is a pretty decent gap to start working on a new entry. Alternatively, I'd like to see remasters or remakes of the original 2 games, as the limited time event that they had a couple years back for Diablo's anniversary just wasn't enough. We most likely won't hear anything about this title for some time, possibly just a bit of confirmation from Blizzard itself during BlizzCon this year. Lastly, I just wanted to say my little piece about E3 hopes and dreams, as well as slight disappointments. I really don't like the amount of pre-E3 stuff that goes on now. Games like Battlefield 5 and Fallout 76 sort of blew their surprises early. Sure, we'll see actual gameplay during the show, and that can get you pumped for the release. But part of what I love most about E3 is something completely unexpected happening, or a franchise continuing when you had no idea they were working on it in the background. Games like Monster Hunter World, for example, where it was pretty obvious Capcom were making a new Monster Hunter, we just didn't know what shape it'd take, or when it would be coming. Then all of a sudden it shocks you in an announcement you only hoped to see. Now I'm expecting Fallout 76 among others, instead of twiddling my thumbs wondering just what could be coming. That being said, when things are leaked, it's not really the company's fault, and it's perfectly fine to get hyped at the pre-E3 stuff. It's just my opinion that I think it drains a little of what makes the event so cool. But anyway, here's my E3 wishlist. Cool newcomers for Smash Bros, Devil May Cry 5 announcement and gameplay, From Software's new title, whatever it may be, Kingdom Hearts 3's release date, and the granddaddy of them all, a little bit of information regarding Cyberpunk 2077. And that's all the time we have for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please let us know your hopes and dreams for E3 and beyond. Until next time, bye!